Warning, the stunts and illusions performed on this program were designed and tested by Chris Angel, a highly trained professional. These demonstrations are extremely dangerous and should not be attempted by anyone, anywhere, at any time.
Lying on a bed of nails is an ancient practice. Having an SUV drive over your body while lying on a bed of nails is crazy. That's what I'm about to do. As a kid, I always remember seeing people laying on a bed of nails. I was wondering, how are they doing that? Is that mind over matter, or is there a trick involved in that? Not only will I be lying on this bed of nails, I'm going to have a truck roll up onto my chest and hopefully not crush myself or have that weight actually push me right through the bed of nails. You try to plan for everything, but you never can anticipate what's going to happen, and you never can plan for that because it's never been done. Since I was about to do a demonstration on a bed of 8-inch nails, I thought it would be a good idea to start off with some needles on the street. Take the pins, and I want you to place them in this glass. So that's 3 in there, right? And how many now? 5 pins in the glass. I'm going to take a little bit of wine.
Oh my gosh.
Pulled out his stomach with the scream. That was nuts. I've never seen that happen. That was some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. He's got to be possessed or something, because that was crazy.
Crazy. I don't know how needles can go down and through your system. He pulled it out of his belly button.
I'm freaked out.
Crazy.
I'm shaking right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Todd Robbins. Todd Robbins is a guy who had a show in New York and does all of the sideshow gags, and probably does them better than anybody alive today. He was kind enough to come on board to help me with some of the material that I wanted to do, like walking on the glass and breaking the cinder block, because he understands that world and also understands the reality of these situations. It's great to have Todd here for these demonstrations that I'm about to do.
We're going to do a little something, it's a variation on this, which is known as the human blockhead act. And it's called blockhead because you have to be a complete blockhead to take a nail like this and a hammer like this.
And that is real, by the way.
That
is not, I swear to God, that is not a trick nail. That's
this
real.
is a 40-penny 5-inch nail. So let me just show you what's kept me out of the big time all these years. It's basically doing this.
This is amazing. There's not many people in the world that can do this stuff.
There's not many people in the world that want to do this.
Yeah.
Let me pull it out.
I'm going to lay down on a bed of nails 3 inches apart from one another and try to withstand the pressure of an H2 Hummer. H2, baby. Pretty freaking powerful machine. Gonna be laying on a bed of nails right over here. My head will be out over here. Feet will go out this way. I'm gonna head over to Bob Nort's and lay on the bed of nails with some, I'm gonna try to put some weight on today.
So,
what's going on?
Well, we've got the nail bed set up. We're just getting ready to get Chris on here with some blankets so he can feel at least what the pressure points are going to be.
No.
Wait a minute, 3 inches apart.
Oh boy, I've never seen it this far apart before. You know, in the old days, they're like 1.5 inches apart. Are you okay with this?
I think so.
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it.
We're getting ready to try it right now.
That's why I have a blanket down.
Wow. You're really pushing into your skin, too.
When I did my first test, I had holes in my back, some which started to bleed. It's really conditioning your mind and your body to deal with the pain.
More?
Sure.
I don't think of pain the way that most probably would perceive it. Pain is a beautiful thing. When you feel pain, you know you're alive.
162 pounds.
Put some pressure on me.
Pressure on you?
You lay on this thing, it's going to hurt you. And now he's going to go and have an SUV drive over him. Now push him, Chris. Are you okay?
He's going to be laying on a bed of nails, and he's going to have an SUV actually drive over him.
Please, I always say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah, we're made for life, but that's...
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
That's just gruesome.
Chris seems to be unscathed by anything he tries, and psychologically seems to have no fear at all.
You try to plan for everything, but you never can anticipate what's going to happen, and you never can plan for that because it's never been done. It's risky, but if I didn't think I would be able to do it, I wouldn't attempt it.
I'm surprised you didn't draw like a face, like my face on there.
I didn't have a marker.
And when you're impaled on that,
it's going to be hard to pull you off of there, isn't it?
I'm glad everybody's making jokes about it.
Pain is just something that you deal with and you overcome.
you know, I think we can put...
He's smoking a cigar. You're going to be like the Connie. Come step this way, folks.
Here's it. Human sacrifice right here today. It's genius or madness. We're not quite sure which.
If you weren't here and people weren't here, I might reconsider this and rethink it.
Enter my mind.
Coming up, lying on a bed of nails, Chris withstands the weight of a 4.5-ton SUV. Are you ready?
You know what kinetic energy is? Kinetic energy is something that's around all of us. And some people have been known to tap into this source of energy to be able to do some pretty remarkable things. I'd like to show you an example of that right now. By any chance, do you have a pen or something? You do have a pen. There you go. Perfect. Okay, watch. I take the pen. Is anybody drinking from this yet?
No.
Okay, I'm going to place the pen right inside, just like this. Okay? What I'd like everybody to do is to place your hands right in front of you on the table. Place some palms down. Very good. I want you to feel the energy. You'll feel the warmth. I want you to embrace it. I want you to focus in. Your goal is to move that pen. Your energy is focused in on that. Visualize that pen moving. Visualize it moving now. Visualize it moving now. Jump!
Oh, my
God. Oh, man.
And I want you to examine it. Just check that out, right? Just push the pen in the circle, right? That's how I want it to move. I want you to really visualize it. Visualize it moving exactly like that, okay? Visualize it. But this time, what I'd like everybody to do, because this is going to take a little bit more of your energy, I want everybody to stand up for me. Just stand up for me. I want you to all to hold hands right now. I want you to all to hold hands. I want you to all to focus in on that pen. Do you see the pen in your mind? Can you visualize that pen moving? Can you? Yes. Can you? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Pen move. Move now.
Oh my God! Damn.
This is definitely. Get me out of here.
This is intense and crazy.
Damn.
I'm shaking.
Move.
Before the nail bed demonstration, the crew wanted to chill out, so I found them at the park.
Are you on lunch or what? What's going on?
We don't know what to shoot.
You don't know what to shoot.
We're playing frisbee.
Lovely. How much is this costing me an hour? What the hell are you guys doing? We're supposed to be shooting stuff, right?
Uh-oh.
The crew and everybody from up all the way down. It's a unit, like a family, and it took a little while, but we got I guess it's starting to roll on 8 cylinders now.
It's obviously that everybody's trying to aggravate me because we have like a ton of to shoot, and we're behind schedule, and they're just sitting here lollygagging, and you're doing this to bust my hump. I know it.
Got me in the middle.
Hold on, I have to throw a frisbee just to prove I can do this.
There you go. Run back. Hey, check this out. Just check this out. Always thinking. Sweet. Thank you very much. I'm actually selling these. You can buy one at chrisangel.com. $1 million. And all the proceeds go on my bank account. Yeah.
He's always life of the party, and people just love him.
Match. Yeah. Yes. He never stops working, never stops thinking, always going 24/7. Always screwing around.
Once he makes up his mind that this is what he's going to do, he's going to do it whether everybody is with him or not.
So what can I do to help? Take out an insurance policy. Chris?
Can you move the chairs out a little bit?
No, I'm going to face the other way. You okay? You all right?
Yeah.
Come in your abs. Come in your abs. On your abs. Okay. And on the count of 3, we go 1, 2, 3. Fuck it! Fuck it! Not that many people can do what he just did. How was that? Can I clip on your nose? You all right? Yeah. Can I get your nose?
Yeah. People at home think that, you know, this is fake or whatever.
Look at that. Your nose is bleeding. Your neck is all scratched up.
I don't want to be obviously impaled on this bed of nails, and I've been training intensely on being able to control my muscles, being able to pick up the amount of weight. It's not like I have to bench press the thing.
I just have to support a quarter of the weight of the SUV.
It's a gradual process. I also did other things, you know, just to try to think about, you know, what is this sensation going to feel like? I think we're going to walk on some glass just to kind of get my mind in the right state.
He's doing this glass thing. He's never, ever prepared for it. I mean, he's never rehearsed and practiced it. This is something off the cuff. And he puts his mind to it, and he achieves it.
It's risky, but if I didn't think I would be able to do it, I wouldn't attempt it. You gotta like believe it and see it, envision it, and then your body follows suit.
He's able to go from an everyday being around with everybody talking to go into a zone where he has to be so that if he's inflicted with pain, he doesn't feel it.
All right, thank you so much for coming by.
As the day wore on, crowds started to develop.
What has me a little bit concerned now that I see this, the whole thing will just go and come down.
This doesn't bother me. It's just the getting on that scares all of us. It's the getting on. I know. I know you do. So I'm sorry for more pressure.
Yeah, don't do this. I got the best people doing this.
I know you do.
The reality of this has set into me. The hell am I thinking sometimes? When you're on 8-inch spikes with the type of pressure and the type of force as an H2, there is no injury. It's death.
Enter my mind.
Has Chris gone too far? Next, the conclusion of SUV nail bed.
Oh my God.
Are you ready? Mindfreak.
This thing, I didn't realize. I thought the thing was 5,500 pounds, the Hummer, but I find out it's 8,500 pounds. So
this has never been done before.
It'll be 5,000 pounds less. You just sit and watch, and it's a helpless, useless feeling that there's nothing you can do in the event that he needs you. And you just sit there and watch, and that's probably the most frustrating part of it.
Why is always Chris got to be the guinea pig for everything?
I mean, it's not something he's trying, whatever. I mean, God almighty. It's always elements of risk, and this is just a extra big risk that wasn't planned. Sucks.
As Chris's manager, I'm very concerned. Chris will hold a wooden board and the Humvee will drive onto the board. I'm concerned because Chris will be supporting a third of the Humvee's weight.
I just want to get this thing on me and off me. That's all I want to do. If I can have it on me for 1 second, that's all I want to do.
All right.
That's it.
Just got to remember when I say push back up, you push that thing up so I can get the block back in there. Because if I can't get that block in there, you're stuck.
Okay.
Once he starts that stunt, you can't stop it. You know, it's do or die. Woo.
Personally, I think what he's doing is he's thinking to himself, what would probably get me killed, and how can I do it?
It's still weak right now. Gotta get something up. You're going down, uncharted territories. There's no way to determine whether or not, you're going to be successful or not. And failing equals death. So I have no margin for error. I don't know, man. The reality of this just set into me.
I could be here 1 minute and gone the next.
Let's do it.
It all comes down to this 1 second that I must hold an SUV on my chest.
I've only been on the set for 5 minutes, and I've literally had everybody come up to me and say they don't even want to watch.
No one has ever done anything like this. It's something that goes back thousands of years, the better nails, but no one has attempted anything like this.
Woo! Come on, Chris, come on, baby!
When you're at that moment and you're about to do it, you hope that you thought of everything. It becomes very emotional. Very emotional, because at that moment, it could be all over for me.
You all right, buddy?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Ready? Okay, here we go. Here we go.
My hands
are right. You're good. Your hands are good. All right, we're coming forward. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Hold on.
The moment John pulls the block, Chris will have to bear the weight of the SUV.
Okay, lift her up, buddy. Lift her up. Up, up, up.
I did what I set out to do, which was a pretty stupid thing in hindsight. Thank God that I was successful. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't even know how I did what I did, because it was beyond anything that I could ever imagine. I was so overwhelmed.
You breathe? Your head? Head. Can you lift it up for me? Good, you all right? Chris, you all right? You all right?
That was amazing. That was insane. Wow.
The bed of nails by itself was enough for Hummer.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Why would anybody do anything so freaky?
On the next Chris Angel Mindfreak, these hooks are his lifeline.
It's really key for that fish hook to be in correctly, because if it's too shallow, it will rip right out of your flesh.
Can Chris soar without falling to his death? And only Chris Angel Mindfreak, next Wednesday at 10 on A&E.